Good morning, Harney District Hospital. Welcome to Harney District Hospital's version of Some Good News. This is episode 6, and we're going to have a few exciting things to bring you today. But let's start right off with a wonderful video from Jesse Frank. It's a TikTok video, and enjoy this. That was great. Even though it was produced by Jesse Frank, the actresses, as you could probably tell, were Marla Steinke, Trisha Donovan, and Mary Jo Shoemaker. Thank you. Here's some more good news. As of today, all employees are now being allowed to self-screen. That means when you come to work, you no longer have to go to the white tent at the main entrance. You're still welcome to if you want, but there's going to be 3 other stations set up around the hospital, one on the lower level, one at the clinic, and one near the front desk, where you can self-record your temperature, answer the questions, and consider yourself screened and come on in. So we're going with the honor system. Please remember, if you are feeling sick and have any symptoms, don't come to work that day. Call your supervisor, or if you find out that you're not feeling well, go home. So we still want to keep everybody safe and healthy, but we think this will streamline the screening process a lot. So enjoy the new process, self-screening. More good news. Monday, the 17th of May, was Speech Pathology Day, National Speech Pathology Day. Courtney McMullen is our speech pathologist, and as a speech pathologist, Courtney is able to assess, diagnose, treat, and take care of a variety of speech impediments, including swallowing studies here at the hospital. Thankful for Courtney, glad that she's on our team, and appreciate her work. Also this week, it's National EMS Week. So that's our ambulance crews, our EMTs, our paramedics, Jeff Sharani and his team. They do a lot. Other than just responding to emergencies, they do education, they do training. They also sponsor and help out at the county fair. A whole host of different activities that they do. They are vital to our community. Thank you, Jeff and your team. I appreciate you and all the work that you do for us and for our community. And finally, for our last segment today on episode 6 of Some Good News, Harney District Hospital, I'd like to introduce you to Danielle Peters. Danielle is a new nurse practitioner who's joining us later this summer and grew up here in Harney County. And here's my interview with Danielle.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been an interesting time in the healthcare field for sure.
Yeah, it has. Are you still in Hood River, or are you in Burns area?
So we've closed on our house in Burns, and we've camped there a couple of times with blow-up beds, so that was fun. So technically, I'm just finishing up my job in Hood River the end of next week, and then we're going to slowly move to Burns. Nice. Because the kids are, even though it's distance, they're technically still in school here.
Yeah. So. How's your Oregon license coming?
Well, I take the test on Friday, so I graduated on the 8th. I take my certification exam Friday, and so I feel pretty good about it.
Well, congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you. Thanks.
So with your permission, I'd like to video record this and share it with our staff.
Sure.
And it's a way for them to get to know you a little bit before you actually get here.
All right, I like it.
So just share a little bit about yourself and why you want to work here and all of that kind of stuff.
Okay, well, I had the privilege of growing up in around Fields, Denio area for most of my life. And so I went to high school in Crane. So I very much think of Harney County as home. I still have family in Harney County. And so kind of when I got to the point where I was thinking, well, where do I want to work? Where do I see myself as a nurse practitioner? I very much thought of the nurse practitioners in Burns that I always tended to have as primary care growing up. And so I chatted with my husband, and we were like, yeah, maybe we will kind of look into that. So that's kind of what led us back home, is the opportunity to come back and give back to the community. I'm so excited to be in primary care in the community that gave me primary care growing up.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice to have one of our own coming back.
Yeah. And you know,
who was your nurse practitioner growing up?
Oh, so I had a couple. Melanie was one. Jolene Caulfield, I saw a couple of times for sure. You know, when you're kind of a teen, you don't tend to go in all the time. So I can't quite remember when I was little who it was. But yeah, those were the main people I can think of.
So what are some of your hobbies? What do you like doing?
Well, I love being outside. I feel like I haven't been able to do that near as much as normal, being in school and working and having kiddos at the same time. I have kids who are 8 and 6, and so a lot of my time kind of goes towards what they love to do as well. We're very active in sports. Obviously not right now, so we're missing T-ball / coach pitch right now. But if I was to like be able to do whatever I wanted for a day, it would kind of just be hanging out with friends and family, maybe going for a ride on a horse that I'm excited that I get to have again. I had horses growing up, so I'm excited to be able to kind of get back into that as a hobby. So that's kind of, yeah, hopefully maybe more will come as I have some more time.
You still have family in Harney County?
I do. Yeah. So I have a sister who lives in Burns with a couple of kiddos. And then I have a great uncle and some cousins who live in Burns. Or outside of Burns, technically.
Is your husband from Harney County too?
Yeah, he grew up and he moved to Harney County when he was 10 with his mom. And so he very much grew up in Harney County. He ended up graduating from Crane. And so, yes, we tend to say yes, he is from Harney County. But then when he turned 18, he came back to his mom's side of the family owns a pear orchard in Hood River. And that's how we got to Hood River. Yeah.
Nice. Hey, can you share a little bit about what you've been doing there at the hospital in Hood River?
Sure. Well, my background there, I got hired as a new grad. So I started in med-surg, and then I went into ICU pretty quickly. It is a critical access hospital, as I know Burns is as well. So it definitely, as a critical access hospital, you tend to float and go all over as a nurse. And so I definitely did that as well. I think the two types of nursing that I didn't do when I was on the floor was I never was a surgery nurse and I never did labor. So those were the two types that I didn't touch. But currently, for the last couple of years, I have been in the nurse clinical educator role. It has been really eye-opening to kind of see the nursing leadership administration side of things. And I hope that helps me in the long run as well, to know that just because, I think one of the epiphanies is just because it's a great idea doesn't mean it can always happen right away. And I can remember being on the other end of taking care of patients and just thinking, well, this is what needs to change. Let's just change it. And it's been pretty eye-opening, understanding all the intricacies that happen on the other side of our patient care that support what we do on the front lines. So hopefully I bring that viewpoint with me as a provider as well. Yeah.
So is it fair to say that administration isn't all evil?
Yes, no, not evil at all. Not evil at all. Yeah, I will say though that as the nurse educator, I'm not I have not been the boss of anybody, but I'm in the leadership role. So sometimes that's interesting. It puts you in a tight spot that you can't really hold people accountable because you're not their boss. But sometimes you're like, "Ooh, I'm not your boss." But yes, no, I think that people in administration work so hard, and it's sometimes it's not as present, and it's hard for people to see it and appreciate it. So,
Well, thanks for that little plug. Appreciate
you're
that.
welcome. I feel it. I know it for sure.
Hey, so one last question: as you look forward to coming here and working in the clinic, what are some goals that you have, or what are you most excited about as you anticipate starting here?
Yeah. Well, I have some clinic background as an RN. I guess I forgot to mention that when I was talking about my tenure here in Hood River. But so I think my main thing is coming in is just understanding the team dynamic. Team is huge, and so really getting to know my team, understanding our roles with each other, and helping each other. So I think that's one of my first goals. Super excited to start doing that. And overall for patient care, I have a passion for health promotion, and of course prevention of disease or progression of, but also very much like, how can we make your chronic condition better? And let's be a partner, and being a partner with my patients. So that's my overall goal and hope, to kind of just start establishing that.
I think that's fantastic. That's just what we need here, and
Awesome.
that's very consistent with our other practitioners here as well. So I think
I'm excited to hear that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to start. Yeah.
Well, we want you here as quickly as we can, but we know that there's lots of hoops to jump through before you get to that point.
Yeah, even I didn't understand all the hoops, for sure. So I'm getting closer every day to at least hoop 1. No, I think I went through hoop 1. I graduated, so
You
hoop
did.
2. Hoop 2. So.
Yeah, then once you get your license, then we can get you credentialed, and then you should be good to go.
Yeah, I'm excited. So, thank you so much for taking the time to chat.
You too. I appreciate you doing this. I think everybody will really enjoy meeting you this way to start with.
Good. I can't wait to meet everybody in person. I know our new normal has been very interesting. So it'll be interesting to start a new position, a new role in what you could call the new normal of COVID. It's all changes every day.
Yeah, it's been quite a couple months for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, I'll let you go. Thank you again for doing this. I really appreciate it. Oh,
my pleasure. Thank you for asking me. And
right.
Hope to see you guys somewhat soon.
Yep. We'll see you soon.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
And that's it for today's episode of Some Good News Harney District Hospital. Thank you for joining me. Hope everybody has a great weekend and a great week, and look forward to talking with you more next week.